Triple H. Triple H. Triple H. Hunter Hearst Helmsley. Paul Levesque. You are killing it down there in freaking Full Sail, man. Anyway, guys, welcome to another edition of What's New. I'm your host, Quantrix02, and NXT Takeover Rival just went off the air. You can watch again. If you missed it, you can watch it again on WWE Network. $9.99. It's free for this month. Go do it. Anyway, man, Triple H, man. This show, this special, was great. I mean, I'm just gonna go ahead and run down this whole thing. I mean, was it better than our Evolution? I don't really think so, but it was definitely very, very good, and a better overall special than the pay-per-view Royal Rumble on the main roster. I tell you that much. So let's go over this thing. First off, start off Hideo Itami, aka Kenta, versus Tyler Breeze in a pretty decent match. It's an opening match, so I don't think this match was really even advertised on the pre-show or anything, but we get to see Hideo in action, which a lot of people, it's probably their first time seeing Hideo, since they're this is their first time getting the network, so this is probably a great opportunity for them to check out, Kenta. They probably heard a lot about this guy and what he's all about. Like I said, pretty decent match, not the best. Still not a fan of that finish. He does like a Hideo Itami does like a running running drop kick kind of thing, but with one leg, like a single leg drop kick, something like that. And I'm just not a fan of that. I don't see that being, that's not really an effective finisher to me. I think he should just go ahead and start doing the GTS. CM Punk's not coming back anytime soon. I'm not sure he will ever come back, so I don't know. Anyway, they teased it again tonight. Every so often they tease the GTS, and I think he will start doing it eventually, because I don't see that finish getting over very well, especially on the main roster. But Hideo Itami gets the victory, and yeah, free for Hideo. Next was a no DQ match between it was wow, I can't think of the freaking guy's name. I cannot think of Bull Dempsey. There you go, and Baron Corbin. I was about to say Mojo Rawley for some reason, but Bull Dempsey and Baron Corbin. This is like their third match that they've had, and I have to say this is probably their worst. Because this was supposed to be a no DQ match, and no DQ matches you use weapons, and I don't remember seeing them use anything on ringside. No chairs, no kendo sticks, nothing. I'm just not saying you have to throw the whole kitchen sink at the guy, but come on, you gotta give us a little action, a little bit of chair shots to the back, something, and we didn't get any of that. In the end, Baron Corbin wins just the end of his days finishing maneuver, and pins Bull Dempsey. I keep wanting to call him Mojo Rawley for some reason. But speaking of that, though, I mean, I can almost give it a comparison, because Bull Dempsey was not on top of his game in this matchup. A couple botches, not very pretty, but whatever. And Baron Corbin wins the thing, and he goes for a chair. I thought he was about to hit Bull with the chair, but he opens the chair and just sits on it, and I'm like, you got the chair right there, man. I mean, you didn't use it in the match, might as well use it now, but nope, did not happen. So yeah, that was that. Then we had the tag team match with the Lucha Dragons, Kalisto and Sin Cara, trying to get their tag team titles back from the Major Brothers. I mean, Buddy and Blake and Murphy. I should say Buddy Murphy and Blake, and yeah. Anyway, yeah, those guys who look just like the freaking, they remind me a lot of Zack Ryder and Kurt Hawkins when they were the Major Brothers in ECW for some reason. But they had really cool attires, and these guys are pretty good. There was a couple of botches at the beginning of this matchup, I'm not going to lie. That tells you that these guys are kind of green, but they have a lot of potential, and I see these guys, being a force to be reckoned with in the NXT Tag Division. And they did a lot of awesome stuff, man. And the end was like a kind of like a brain buster into a awesome frog splash, man. Really, really cool, awesome frog splash. Very, very great match. Probably I would give this probably the third best match of the fourth best match. My bad. Fourth best match of the night goes to these guys. Definitely worth watching. Kalisto is very awesome. We already know Sin Cara, aka Hunico, is awesome. Both these guys definitely can't wait for Kalisto to get on the main roster. He needs to have that Rey Mysterio spot once Rey leaves the company. But I'll talk about that in another video. So moving on, we had the finals of the NXT Championship tournament to find out who's going to be the next challenger to challenge either Zayn or Owens, and it was Finn Balor versus Adrian Neville. This was definitely the third best match of the night. It was really, really good. I felt like it was slow at times, but it wasn't really a bad thing because it really picked up towards the end. I remember there's one spot where Adrian Neville hits the Pele. Not Adrian Neville, Finn Balor hits the Pele, and then literally immediately after, he kind of like no-sells the Pele, Adrian Neville hits a super kick, and it's really, really awesome. But at the end, I think Adrian Neville was going for his patented red arrow, and then it was countered into a small package, and I thought that was the end, but it wasn't. He kicked out of that, which was really awesome false finish, and then we just got to see that crazy drop kick into the corner, or the head whiplashes from Finn Balor into his coup de grace foot stomp, and now Finn Balor is the next in line for an NXT Championship title shot. Very good match. Two really, 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 really great competitors. I cannot wait to see what both of those guys are going to do next. We all know what lies in the future for Balor. I'll talk about that a little bit later. And then I think it was, I'm not for sure it was here or in the next match or before that, but it was a kind of static thing, Chris Jericho like kind of thing going on the screen, which that was Solomon Crow, who basically said that he will be making his debut next week on NXT, which look out for that. You already know who Solomon Crow is. That is Sami Callihan from the Indies. Really awesome guy. Next, we had probably the best. I bet you probably say this. How this is the best match? No, this is the best match you're gonna go watch any match on the night. And I thought I would never say this in my life, but my God, Sarah Del Rey, you are working with these girls, because the NXT Fatal 4-Way Women's Championship match was amazing. That match was off the chain. You got the champion Charlotte Flair, daughter of the 16-time world champion Ric Flair, Bayley, Sasha Banks, who's on the rise in NXT, and oh my God, man, oh my God, Becky Lynch. I'm just thinking about that match, how freaking awesome it was. These guys, it seems like every single special, these girls go out there and they deliver. WWE main roster total divas, what are y'all doing? You guys need to get on these girls' levels, man, because they are just at the top of their game. Every single one of those girls went out there and stole the show from the guys, from the men. Went out there and put on a show. They could have main evented this special, and I would have been happy. But anyway, guys, I could go over all the spots and everything that happened in this matchup, but I'm not even going to do that. I just want you to go back. If you have the WWE Network, please, I am begging you, go and watch this match. You will become a fan of all four of those women in that match, because that match was awesome, and the finish was very awesome. I think Sasha Banks hit her bank statement finisher on Charlotte, hit her in the crossface for a very, very, very long time, kind of some Chris Benoit stuff, and Charlotte got to the ropes, and she simply just couldn't beat it with the crossface. Charlotte was just too superior. She couldn't beat it with the crossface, so instead she switches up and then hits a crucifix and pins her and wins the NXT Women's Championship. I definitely believe she deserves it probably the most out of anybody in that matchup, because Sasha Banks has really proven herself to be a top women's wrestler, not diva, a women's wrestler in the WWE, and probably the second best women's wrestler in the WWE right now. I love her moveset. I love everything about her. I love her swag. She's hot. She's got the full package. She deserves to be the champion and to beat Charlotte. The best thing going on for women in WWE. Very good, very good. All four of those girls, great match, gals, very good. I cannot wait to see what you guys do next. On to the main event. Owens, Zayn, Generico, Sting, whatever you want to call it, their first encounter in the WWE. These guys that went all over the world facing each other in matches on the indies, and now they face each other in WWE on the big stage for millions of people to watch on the WWE Network. This match was very, very one-sided. It was really Owens beating the living hell out of Sami Zayn. But Sami did come back. She did rally back. But it was after a side moonsault to the outside where I think they started the angle where Sami Zayn hit his head on the back of the entrance ramp. And I guess he has a concussion because he went for the haluva kick and he stumbled. And he started having that glazed donut eye, look in his eyes. Then it just got really, really nasty after that because I swear, I think Owens hit about 6 power bombs in a row. 6 power bombs. This many power bombs in a row. And there's nothing anybody could do, man. I mean, so he just kept going after him, beating the living hell out of Sami Zayn. The doctors came out there and basically threw the match out. And I never seen this before, but for the first time, at least in a main event of a show on WWE, I believe I can't recall it's ever happened before. Kevin Owens was rewarded the NXT championship because basically they just threw it out. They said that Sami Zayn could no longer continue. He basically gave up, and Kevin Owens was given the championship. And I really liked that because you saw the crowd reactions. Everybody's like, the girls like, oh my god, finally, because I was kind of getting tired of the fans, a lot of fans cheering for Kevin Owens. I want him to be a heel. He needs to be a heel, and this is the way to make a guy a heel. He beat the living hell out of his best friend. Didn't give a crap that he had a concussion, and he destroyed him and took his championship and didn't think twice about it. That's a heel, and I cannot wait to see Owens versus Balor in the future because that's probably the next big match that's going to happen at the next special. Anyway, guys, that is NXT Takeover Rival. It was an amazing show. Go back, watch it. $9.99. You have $10 in your pocket. Go watch this special. Watch NXT every Wednesday because it's the best thing going on mainstream professional wrestling, guys. I'm telling you, these girls, these guys out there, they're out there busting their ass to just entertain us, and I really appreciate it, man. I really appreciate the hard work that these girls and guys put into the show, and it makes me wish they don't even go to the main roster because they're going to get tossed to the side. But anyway, guys, Rival, go watch it. Have you seen it? Tell me what you think about it in the comments below. Until then, comment, rate, subscribe. Stay good, everybody. Peace.